When I was in the ninth grade, my great uncle was in the hospital. He was a gynecologist and was dying of cancer, and we'd visited him. And at that time he asked me what would I like to do as a career, and I said, maybe I'd like to be a physician like yourself. And that got me to thinking this is a career where I can help other people, where I can really make a difference, and where I'd be working with the human body, which I found fascinating. Well, I've been with Birmingham Gastroenterology Associates for 20 years now. And my wife and I are transplants from the Midwest. Originally, I'd done a 2-year fellowship at Emory, and then I came to Birmingham. And we found the people of the South to be very friendly, the weather to be nice. We love college football. It had all the elements that we wanted. We've raised 3 boys here, and we've had the opportunity in Birmingham to get involved in scouting, musical theater, and every sport you can imagine. Barrett's esophagus is a precancerous condition that in a setting of long-standing reflux can lead to a very deadly cancer. What's interesting and frightening about Barrett's esophagus is that compared to other cancers, the incidence of this cancer has risen exponentially in the last 3 decades. When you look at breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer over the last 3 decades, they're down here. Esophageal adenocarcinoma due to Barrett's esophagus has risen like this in the last 3 decades, which is of great concern. I have in the last 2 years specialized in treating Barrett's esophagus with a technology called radiofrequency ablation, and this has been very gratifying. It's a technique whereby we truly can eliminate Barrett's esophagus and eliminate this risk of cancer. To my way of thinking, God has a plan for each of us, and whatever befalls us is part of that plan we have to accept. At the same time, we're given the opportunity to make decisions that will impact our own well-being, either for better or for worse. When it comes to screening for colon cancer or screening for esophageal cancer, there's the opportunity with the technology we have today to do a safe, simple procedure. It would be a true tragedy to not take advantage of this and end up with a horrible cancer someday and look back and say, why didn't I make that decision? It's of course very important to ask the right questions as to what is causing the patient's condition, so that we can better understand and make that diagnosis. But I think it's equally important that the patient leave the office having a basic understanding of why the body is functioning in this way to cause these symptoms. I can think of several situations where I've been very challenged with a procedure or even intellectually in taking care of a patient, and that's been very gratifying, coming up with an answer there. But often it's very gratifying too when you're emotionally drained and almost moved to tears and have brought somebody to the best place that they're going to be with their disease, as well as their family, and made a bad situation just a little bit better.